Hello and welcome back to my channel where I make healthy lifestyle videos that include new recipes, fashion content, beauty content, and a look into my crazy life. So I have an update for you guys. I'm calling it a medical update. If you follow my channel, you know that I am a breast cancer survivor. In the fall of 2022, I had a mammogram, a routine mammogram. They saw something. I had to have a diagnostic mammogram, a biopsy, and then I had surgery and radiation. And that is my orange cat in the background, if you can hear. She is standing on the counter screaming at me that she wants food, but we'll get to that. Anyway, so I went through all of that about 2 years ago, and since then have been diligent with following up for my other appointments and checkups. I had my first mammogram after that surgery in August of 23, which was last year, and then I had an MRI this past February. And both the August of 2023 mammogram and the MRI in February showed all clear. So this past Wednesday, I had my annual mammogram scheduled again, and I was not expecting them to find anything, but they did. And I will probably have to go through everything again. And I know I'm getting ahead of myself. You know, when you have gone through that and then it comes back, I mean, my mind is everywhere. I'm having a hard time concentrating, but I'm trying to take it one step at a time. In 2 weeks, I have a diagnostic mammogram and an ultrasound, and then we'll go from there. But they did spot the same thing that they spotted 2 years ago, which they called calcifications. Now, if you Google calcifications, generally they're benign. Of course, in my situation 2 years ago, they were not. I had what they call DCIS, which is ductile carcinoma in situ. I was stage 0, which is great. If you have to have cancer, you definitely want stage 0. And I didn't have to have chemotherapy. I did have a week of radiation. But I went through all of that 2 years ago, and I really was not expecting to have to go through it again. But they did find more calcifications in the same breast that was 2 years ago. And they were not there last summer when I had my August of 2023 mammogram. So I'm trying to look on the bright side, but I'm also trying to prepare myself for having to go through this all over again. And I did not have a mastectomy last time, but if this breast cancer is back, that's probably what I'm looking at, and that terrifies me. But I wanted to let you guys know what was going on with me. You know, my subscribers, you know who you are. You message me, you've been following me for the last 1.5 years, and your support and encouragement has meant the world to me. So I wanted to let you know what was going on, and if you can keep me in your prayers, I would greatly appreciate it. And of course, the timing is terrible. My daughter Mandy's getting married in 4 weeks, so I'm gonna be right in the middle of all this stuff when she gets married, and I'm gonna try to make the best of it and not bring her down on her special day that she's worked so hard for. But like I said, I will keep you guys posted for sure. Now, I did say I had 2 medical announcements, so to speak. So I have decided to try the weight loss injections. About 3 weeks ago, I went to my family doctor for a routine checkup with blood work, and I am now officially pre-diabetic. So he prescribed me Zepbound, but my insurance will not cover it. So I finally decided to go through one of the websites online, and I'm going through one called Bright Meds. It was $375 for the first month. I'm probably gonna have to cancel them and figure out something a little less expensive, because on the second month, it goes up to $575. But I went ahead and went through that process, and I received my first dose of Zepbound, which is tirzepatide, Wednesday, and I got it right after I got my results from my mammogram. So, you know, I'm a mixed bag of emotions. I am gonna go ahead and start using it. As a matter of fact, I am liking the distraction. At least it's something to think about that isn't breast cancer. So I know it's controversial, these injections. I'm gonna see how it goes. Right now, I have no appetite, but I don't know if it's because of the injection or because of this terrible news that I'm trying to deal with emotionally. But my plan going forward is to definitely try to incorporate some good protein into my diet. I'm aiming for about 100 grams a day, and also am going to restart walking. I might as well get all that in case I have to have surgery or a mastectomy. So I'm gonna start walking again. So that's my news. I'm starting a new journey or a new chapter in my life, and hopefully everything will be okay. I do have to say that mammogram that I just had, them finding something really threw me for a loop. I was not expecting that. I've had, you know, clear checkups last August. I had a clear MRI this past February, and I was 100% certain that I was going to have a clear mammogram this time, and I didn't. So I'm trying to deal with that mentally. You know, it's hard. Obviously, my daughter, this is the busiest part of her life. She's got this big wedding coming up. So I'm trying not to be a Debbie Downer for her. My boyfriend, Mike, his sister, whom I never met because she passed away before I met Mike, died of breast cancer. So I'm trying to be strong for my kids. I'm trying to be strong for Mike. You know, both of my parents are gone now, and this is tough. It really is. So I'm also starting this tirzepatide journey. If this is something you guys want to hear more about, please shoot me a comment below, because I'd be happy to include that in my content. I don't really want my channel to become all about these weight loss injections. I like the format that I have. I like to have more upbeat videos, and I like to try new recipes. And so I'm really gonna try to stick to that as my main component of my channel. But if you want to know about my progress or how I'm handling these injections, just let me know, and in my next video, I will talk a little more about it. So, with that being said, that is the update. Today is Friday. I actually brought some work home, and I'm gonna work from home this afternoon. And I have not had anything to eat yet. And like I said, I don't have an appetite, and that could be the medicine working, it could be the stress. I'm not sure, maybe a combination of both, but I am going to try to make some 2-ingredient dough bagels, because that's what's sounding good to me right now. So I am gonna take you guys back into my kitchen and show you how I make the 2-ingredient dough bagels. All right, I will see you there. All right, so I am going to make my 2-ingredient dough bagels. Now, I found a recipe on the website All Recipes, and I will link that in the description box below. But the recipe calls for 1.5 cups of self-rising flour, 1 cup of non-fat Greek yogurt, and then you mix that together in a bowl. You knead it for about 7 or 8 minutes on a floured surface, and then you divide it into 4. Now, the recipe says you then roll it out and kind of form it on parchment paper on a cookie sheet, but I have a bagel mold. So that is what I am going to bake my bagels in. And then after you get that together and you put it on your tray, you take 1 egg and you beat it and make an egg wash. And then you brush that on the outside of the bagel and sprinkle it with everything but the bagel seasoning from Trader Joe's. Then you bake it at 375 for about 22 minutes. And then they say to turn the temperature up to 450 for the last 3 or 4 minutes. So that is what I'm going to do. And then I'm going to have a bagel with some whipped cream cheese for my lunch. All right, I'm going to turn the camera down so you can see how I do this. And then after they're all done, I will check back later.
Never up, never down, never. Like a theme in a song, clever. Feeling high, feeling low at the same time. Feels so right, then I'm wrong, hoping I'll be fine. But I get up, I always do. I never think, I always do. Never thought I wouldn't jump, oh what a fool. Get up again. I will get up again. Stronger than I ever been. I will get up again. Stronger than I ever been. I will get up again. Stronger than I ever been. I can see everything clearer. Trying to fly 'cause I'm light as a feather. But I get high, I get low at the same time. Feels so right, then I'm wrong, hoping I'll be fine. But I get up, I always do. I never think, I always do. Never thought I wouldn't jump, oh what a fool. But if I fall, I will get up again. I will get up again. Stronger than I ever been. I will get up again. Stronger than I ever been. I will get up again. Stronger than I ever been.
All right, well, I just finished my bagel and that hit the spot. I did not toast it because it was piping hot right out of the stove. So I just cut it in half and put my whipped cream cheese spread on there. Now, as far as Weight Watcher points go, the bagel itself is 3 Weight Watcher points. And I used about, I would say 2 Weight Watcher points on the whipped cream cheese. So for a 5-point lunch. And I'm not sure what the calories are, but I will look that up and post that right up here. So, all right, this was a lot for a video. Got a lot to process mentally. I am not sure exactly how I'm going to be going forward with my channel. I still want to make fun videos, but I have to say I am definitely struggling emotionally. And I just have to take it day by day. But I will try to be back and be my positive self and come up with some recipes and what I eat in a day. And as soon as I have any updates on my personal health journey, I will let you know. All right, well, if you like this video, please like it below and subscribe to my channel. And tick that notification bell so you are alerted every time I upload a new video. I'm going to say goodbye for now, and I will see you next time.